Right, now let's take a look at the two cafes competing today. Nexus Gaming and Woot Gaming in the first matchup. Both NVIDIA certified. Nexus Gaming hailing all the way from Delhi, reigning champions, a gold certified cafe, meaning these are some of the best places to experience the latest games. They've got 20 GTX 1060s. RatZ, walk us through the lineup. There has been a slight change for these guys this season.
In the side of Nexus Gaming, I mean, it's a big, I mean, it's not that big of a change, but they do have to replace an entire role, which is the DPS role, and they will be replacing Sindh with Vasu Chaturvedi, aka Method. So he is known as a very fierce, aggressive, tracer, Pharah player, but he also has the versatility with the other roles. So Nexus Gaming, they're looking very, very strong. These guys are highly individually skilled, and they also work really well as a team. And let's take a look at the Woot Gaming Cafe and lineup.
Yep, another certified cafe, guys. This time a platinum certified, so it's a much larger space that they have with a 20 PC and GTX 1060 setup. Their lineup as well returns a few familiar faces, few new faces. Let's walk us through the lineup.
Alright, so the lineup, we've got Cruzy, also known as Not Crazy Lol, being the captain of the team. He is known for his incredible aim and his hit scan potential in in the Overwatch India scene, and he's going to be tagged along with Chaos, Renegade, Baymax, Night Fury, and Kiss My Bullet. So the squad from Kerala, my boys. I'm actually rooting for them personally because, they're my boys. They're from Kerala, of course. I mean, I can't be biased, but not only do I want to root for them, but I also want to see some good Overwatch from both these teams. So let's take a quick look at the maps that they will be playing in this best of 3 series. So the thing is, the order goes, it's going to be one escort hybrid map. That's going to be the first map, followed by an assault map, and topping it off with a King of the Hill if needed. So the first map is going to be King's Row, which has been selected by the side of Woot Gaming. Temple of Anubis will be selected by the side of Nexus Gaming, and the final random map will be Lijiang Tower. So I mean, the one thing I'm kind of disappointed in this is there is no change in the map. We've seen many new, we've seen 2 new maps come out. We've seen, 3 new maps in fact. We've seen Iconwall, we've seen Oasis, we've seen the new Horizon Lunar Colony. But these teams, they just want to stick to this, this particular map pool. I understand that they're comfortable with their map pick, but it would be better to see, each individual team's map pool expand and increase.
I think it's the same problem that India Counter-Strike teams have. They don't want to grow their map pool, right?
Yeah, they just want to stick
they're happy playing those 2, 3
Mirage
same
cache.
maps.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think that's exactly where the Overwatch scene is going right now. Hopefully, we're going to see a few more daring picks by teams as the tournament goes on.
I would love to see Iconwall, Lunar Horizon Colony, and an Oasis BO3. If I see that happen, oh god, I'm going to have the best time of my life.
Yep, folks, we're almost all set for the match. Who do you think is going to win? Nexus Gaming, reigning champions, or the challengers, Woot Gaming, in the first match of GeForce Cup India Season 4, powered by LG. We're all set to go in game. Let's see what the teams have planned for us. Alright folks, so the teams are ready. In blue, we've got Woot Gaming lining up. Let's see how they are stacked up for this first set. They've got the McCree, they've got an Anna, they've got Diva, they've got Genji, they've got Zenyatta, and the Winston. And going up against them is the Nexus side with Archangel on the Widowmaker, Nightmare 2K on the Zenyatta, Silk on the McCree, Alias on the Winston, Addy7 going for that AoE heal with the Lucio and Method on a Hanzo. Don't see too many Hanzos these days. It's
Well-
slightly frowned
Well,
upon.
you know, since this is attack, I'm gonna expect this Hanzo to probably shoot a sonic arrow to get that info to see who's there. Well, they will spot out Kiss My Bullet trying to jump to the other side. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting to see. You know, they're gonna need that info and that first pick to get this first point. But
Yeah.
I like this dive defense coming in from the side of Woot Gaming there. They're only going in with, you know, Diva. And look at Not Crazy Lol dropping Silk down to 10% of his health there. Silk gets taken down as the first pick goes in favor of Woot Gaming.
I mean, that is a great job there by Woot Gaming holding on to that, and beautiful tactics coming out. They know the dive meta is there, and that is something they were looking to actively counter, but now Archangel has leveled things up by taking down Baymax, and hopefully Woot Gaming can hold on right now, because otherwise it's going to go downhill very, very quickly as Silk and Nightmare 2K find another 2 kills there for Nexus Gaming, who are now firmly in control of the side. Just the one man left, and with that, Nexus Gaming are fast on their way to capturing this payload.
Yep, I mean, that was very good push there. That pickoff on the Zenyatta actually sealed the deal. Night Fury taking that fall there. They had no discords. They had, you know, Chaos was immediately focused on after that. He actually gets a sleep off of someone. I think he gets the sleep onto Method, if I'm not mistaken. Or, okay, I'm not sure who ate that sleep dart there. But this payload will be moving in favor of Nexus Gaming. Baymax, Kiss My Bullet having a fight with Alias all the way, and he's going to jump back to his team here as, you know, the side of Woot Gaming, they will wait. They will get that one pick as Baymax takes out the Widowmaker there, but Silk is immediately going to trade that off coming out from him.
Woot Gaming's got to be careful. You know, they are getting these one-off picks, but then they're, you know, throwing away the advantage they have. Just like that, you know, it's become a 5-for-2 trade. Make that 6-for-2. And, you know, Nexus are firmly in control. Woot, they seem all over the place. They've got a few good strats. They figured out a decent composition, and they're doing well individually, but they're not really banding together as a team or putting it into a system.
I mean, you wouldn't say, I mean, both of them are playing as a team, but it's like Nexus Gaming is just outplaying them with a bit of raw skill and good focus.
And a bit of carelessness from Woot Gaming. You know,
And
they
I
get
think-
an advantage and throw it away.
And look at Method here. He's got
position.
He's got the pulse bomb. He can just jump in, drop it on DPS. Oh, he's gonna find out Chaos there, but Chaos, nope, not Crazy Lol, gonna deny Method there, taking him down. And oh, Archangel in a bad spot. That shield's gonna help him out, and Archangel gets taken down immediately there. As nice flashbang coming in, but not Crazy Lol bent a bit too aggressive there. Chaos nicely healing up the rest of his team, and now it's gonna be, I mean, now the side of Woot Gaming, they have to back out. They cannot defend it at that second point where the respawn is closer and in favor of Nexus Gaming.
Yep,
But
the
Addy
Diva self-destruct does come in, finds Method only as the rest of Nexus Gaming manages to get out. The double kill there as the Diva picks up Alias's Winston as well. That opens up the team to a lot of damage with the tanks out of the picture.
I mean, that was a very questionable sound barrier coming in from Addy7. I mean, that was not needed at all. He kind of popped it for that Diva self-destruct. I mean, wasn't necessary in any way, and because of that, they have no defense. They only have that Transcendence against Baymax's Dragon Blade that's coming up. Chaos also used his ultimate on the, I think he used it on the Diva or the Winston, if I'm not mistaken. And they were able to dish out some damage, and they will be able to defend this point. And oh, Kiss My Bullet, using up his ultimate, pushing everybody back there. Kind of used it prematurely. Not the best ultimate to be used, but he will get all of them in a corner. But he will get taken out. That's not what he needs.
He did nothing but buy his team time, but now they're in a sticky situation with the man down on this push. The Winston does go into Primal Rage, gets taken down finally by Alias, but Silk gets the trace onto Not Crazy Lol as Archangel with the beautiful triple kill there by Archangel's Widowmaker. Beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you snipe, as Woot Gaming once again on the back foot. Nexus just plowing through them, and it looks like it's going to be a comfortable push onto the final point. They do have a few ultimates left to push back this Woot Gaming defense, but I think Woot Gaming might just hold on for a few seconds, because at this point for Woot Gaming, every second counts. The Dragon Blade is out for Baymax, but the Transcendence is there to counter him as Silk gets a massive triple kill there for Nexus Gaming. Woot are gonna feel hard done here, ladies and gentlemen. They have played well for the most part of this match, with silly mistakes, carelessness, and some beautiful play from Nexus Gaming means they are not going to go with much in this one round.
Yeah, but
still trying to hold on.
But it's not gonna avail, as the side of Nexus Gaming. They're going to get that first point. Of course, Kings Row is their map. We saw them take in the last season. We saw them take on LXG Chennai, who were Season 2 champions, and they beat them down
so
in
what,
the
what
same
we've
map.
traditionally seen is almost all teams suffer on defense, and even the quote-unquote weaker cafes, do impressive on the attacking side. And they come out to surprise some of the big guns. And I think Woot Gaming, they're going to be hoping for one of those crazy plays here to make a name for themselves.
Yep.
As Nexus Gaming, they're in a strong position, 3 minutes 30 seconds in the bank on that offensive run. Woot Gaming, they have it all to do.
Yep, they were a lot to work. I mean, 3.5 minutes, that's a lot of time in Nexus Gaming's hands. And the Woot Gaming, they have to kind of get it together. And looking at the lineup that they are, picking up for this particular push, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell, because they are going in with the Zarya Diva. You don't normally see that in a dive comp, and they're going in with a triple DPS, the Widowmaker onto Chaos. He might switch it to the Ana or Zenyatta much later. We'll have to wait and see. But in the defending side, we're going to see Archangel pick up that Zarya, Nightmare 2K on the Ana, Silk is going to be playing this McCree, Alias on that Winston, Addy 7 on the Zenyatta, and Method is going to be playing the Mei. And I mean, a very decent defense coming out there. They've got the shields, they've got the healing
they're going
output.
to go for that May isolate play.
Yeah, exactly.
Get somebody inside.
I mean,
corner
for this
them.
first point at least, I
Yeah.
think I can expect this, this composition to change after they lose this first point. That is, if they do lose it, because it's a very strong defense coming out. I mean, everybody would be hiding and playing it very safe, whereas Chaos looks like he's going to try and go for that
Yeah,
initial
he's not
pick.
revealing that. He doesn't want to reveal that they've got a Widowmaker right now. Goes in last minute, gonna try and get an early pick off. Doesn't spot anybody out. Just sees only the Winston, if I'm not mistaken. Tags Alias for a bit and is going to, I think, quickly switch out Chaos. No, he's still opted to hold on to that as Method, trying to dish out some damage, isolate some people. Woot Gaming quickly onto the side through that choke point. And now it looks like Nexus, they're just playing the bait game.
Yep, I mean,
They're playing very passive. Winston jumping in on the defense. Not Crazy Law with the opening kill on 87. Make that a double kill there. Huge advantage for Nexus. Woot Gaming going in. Nexus not really working out for them. Archangel with the kill on Not Crazy Law. But Kiss My Bullet takes out the all-important Alias Winston as Nexus Gaming, they're just all over the place. Woot Gaming, they are taking advantage of the chaos that they have caused with those early picks.
Yep, and with that, they will gain that first point there. Method very dangerously low on health. They're going to back up and they're going to be able to stay alive. Oh, but looks like Nexus, they're going in for that contest there. I mean, everybody just rushing in. Alias going in for the jump, but extremely low at 120 points of health. As, Nexus Gaming, they will lose that point. Baymax coming in with the Dragon Blade, gets 3 kills there. And Not Crazy Law and Chaos take out the other 2, leaving Alias, the last man alive, who has to make a run for it. They don't know where he is. He's waiting for that health pack so he can grab it and make a run. But it looks like he's going to back off either ways, as it looks like a call has been given by the shot caller in the side of Nexus Gaming.
Yeah.
Good play coming out there.
Like I said,
Woot.
all the cafes have so much potential to just surprise on the offensive side, and Woot Gaming coming up with some beautiful plays there to shut Nexus Gaming's defense down, and they've got a lot of time in the bank, 4 minute 45 at this point, and they're looking in control. Kiss My Bullet and Nightmare 2K trade 1 for 1. Both teams pretty evenly matched, but Method's Blizzard comes out.
But Night Fury, brilliant use of that sound barrier there to keep his entire team alive. I think they only lost one person, Baymax, in that affair. Baymax will get picked off again. And now it looks like the side of Woot Gaming, they have to back off. Renegade, bad
Zarya's
spot.
stuck there. You don't want to be there. Caught in no man's land. The maid doing her job, catching people out. And Nexus Gaming coming back strong, shutting down that Woot Gaming push. Whatever little momentum they had. Woot Gaming, once again, they get in that strong position and they get either outplayed or one mistake, one slip up. They don't catch on to what Nexus is really planning, and bam, they are on the back foot once again. And just look at how strong Nexus are right now. They've got the Graviton.
Oh, but that aggression from Renegade, they're just jumping in. But unfortunately, he only gets 15 charge. Archangel comes in with that Graviton Surge, grabs everybody. Alias jumping in down, dealing the damage, taking everybody down. 4 people get taken down immediately, and now they're going to be pushing in aggressively to finish off the rest of the team, leaving Chaos last man alive.
Yep, beautiful stuff there from Nexus. Woot Gaming, they're going to have to come up with something new because Nexus, they have hunkered down there on the payload. They don't look like they're going to be moving anytime soon. And they're running down that clock.
And they only used around, I think, just 2 ultimates. Yep. I mean, they used the Soldier's ultimate as well as Arya. And Soldier, he's very close to his ultimate again after all that. Like, look at that. He's just going in the high ground, just dishing out the damage here. Oh, but dangerously low. Baymax could take him down, throws those shurikens, and takes him completely.
That's going to buy his team a lot of time with that, damage out of the question. But the dead eye completely negated that as Woot Gaming, they look to take control again. They're finding the kills there. May gets taken down. Oh, no, she isolates herself, but beautiful work there by Baymax. Realized what was happening as Woot Gaming look to regain control here. Nexus trying to regroup. They don't want to give up too much ground here because once this point is achieved, they're going to get that extra bit of time. And if they do go all the way to the end, we are looking at overtime to settle this.
I mean, the side of Nexus Gaming, they've got the Nanovisor coming in. Nanovisor comes live, takes down 2, make that a triple kill as everybody is getting taken down the side of Woot Gaming. Baymax making a run for it, and will he face the same fate? Nope. He will. Okay, he'll be taken down as Alias jumps in aggressive. Good defense coming out there, utilizing only. I mean, I think they used 3 ultimates. Adi7. I mean,
yeah, Method still has that devastating blizzard which we saw.
I mean, I don't understand why Adi7 had to use his ultimate in that process over there. I mean, a lot of misplays coming in from the supports of Nexus Gaming. I mean, we saw Adi7 mess up that sound barrier over the Diva Bomb and the Transcendence in a fight that wasn't needed when they were on the attack. But Night Fury,
a bit more coordination required from the champions. But they're showing their grit. They're showing why they're the champions.
Oh, Not Crazy Lord from the back, sneaking in, but unfortunately he's unable to land the shots, and Silk will shut him down immediately.
There is no reason Not Crazy Lord shouldn't have had the kills there. That is just unlucky. I mean, that mistake might just cost his
How
team.
did he get to the back lines? That
sneaky peeky
like sneaky beaky indeed. And now Alias, he's got the ultimate ready in. Method going to drop in that blizzard there. And Woot Gaming, they're not gonna have a very fun time as but Chaos from the backlines. Wait, what is happening here?
Chaos doing so much damage.
I mean, he gets the kill onto Method there. And he's just kiting killed. Oh, beautiful sleep coming in there. And now it looks like Not Crazy Lord. He's gonna execute him. Done and dusted.
I mean, you gotta hand it to Woot. They're coming up with some crazy plays. Really enjoyable Overwatch here. They're losing the team fights, but they're coming back one by one.
That was the biggest overextension I have seen in my entire life.
I mean, that was
Alias, Silk. I mean, he shouldn't have gone in for that.
The chase.
The Ana, the Ana just outplayed him completely.
That left Alias exposed, by the way.
Exactly. And look at Chaos. He is showing up in these fights right now, healing his team and dishing out the damage. He's also got Nano Boost available, and he can go in for that Nano Blade. Look at Baymax.
Baymax is going to try and jump in on the fight, trying to pick off that Zarya, though. She got her bubble on in time. And Woot Gaming, they've got a minute 51. It's still not over. The dive coming in from the Winston. He's absorbing a lot of damage there. Primal Rage has been activated as the rest of his team is jumping in as well. Woot Gaming on the verge of collapse once again. 2 kills ever Nexus, as it looks like this heroic push from Woot is going to end in vain, at least for the time being.
Yep, but they still have that Nano Blade available and a minute and a half to work with, so they can group up and go ahead. But Archangel playing it very aggressive, fighting them at spawn, dropping really low, overextended. Baymax is going to punish him for that. Gets a second kill onto Adi7, but Silk will immediately shut him down. I mean, so many misplays from Nexus Gaming. It's like they thought they had this game, but they just got a bit too overconfident.
That's what happens,
I mean, I don't want to say it, but I think they got a little bit cocky there, and they are losing the fight.
Yeah, you can't afford to give any of these teams, any opportunity, because they will take advantage and they will punish you for it. And Woot Gaming is beautiful triple kill there coming in by Not Crazy Lord with the dead eye. Baymax catches the 4th, and it looks like this might be enough for them to push all the way through. Everyone needs to get on the payload.
Cruzy is on fire right now. That triple dead eye, and Nightmare 2K gonna get staggered. That's not what they need. Method goes in for that pulse bomb, gets a triple kill with the Graviton bomb coming out there, the combo, and it looks like the side of Nexus Gaming, they'll be able to come back from that.
I mean, Woot Gaming and Nexus Gaming trading blows here, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of like hold my beer, I can do one better, and some amazing Overwatch. The first match traditionally is always top-notch, and these teams have not disappointed. It's only the first map.
Yep. And now this last fight all comes down to Renegade.
Yeah, but look at the ultimate. Look at the ultimates
Oh,
Woot
nice
Gaming
Dark
has.
Down Surge coming in, gets 4. Baymax coming in with the Nano Blue, searching for Nightmare 2K, but no, he managed to get 2 kills though. Addy7 uses his Transcendence, managed to save his entire team, but they're all getting picked off there, one after the other. Not Crazy Lol dropping down very low, but he is being saved. Gonna get knocked back there by Alias as he's still contesting this point. Silk popping out the ultimate with the Nano Visor, gonna be
Yeah, but the
spamming
bubbles
away.
up and nobody's taking damage. Beautiful job there by the Winston.
Yeah, the kites coming in from the Lucio as well, but Nexus Gaming, they will be able to defend this as they take down Woot Gaming.
Heartbreak for Woot Gaming.
That
ladies and
was
gentlemen.
very close.
They did everything right there, but you know, just that one person left alive, the Winston, he kept the timer going, held on for that overtime, and Woot Gaming just didn't have enough fuel in the tank to see it through, as Nexus Gaming kept coming back again and again and again to shut down. They showed why they're challenges, but you know, they are far from, you know, the championship team we saw last time.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
looking
not
as solid as we thought.
Exactly. I mean, so many misplays, so many mistakes. It's not the same Woot Gaming that we know. It is. I mean, I hate to say it, but they messed up big. They could have ended it 3-0, but they just played too many overextensions. Silk going aggressive for no reason whatsoever after winning the fight. Archangel camping them at spawn with half HP. I mean, I think the only ones who tried their best was Nightmare 2K and Alias. I mean, these two guys tried their best. Alias with that last, you know, trying to push them off the point there. And also Method, the new guy in Nexus Gaming with that pulse bomb was just absolutely amazing.
Yep, we've seen some amazing plays, but this is just the first map. Kings Row goes to Nexus Gaming. We've got Temple of Anubis coming right up after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Stay active in chat. Let us know who you think is going to win this first match of GeForce Cup India Season 4, powered by LG. Alright folks, we are back all set for map 2, Temple of Anubis. Can Nexus Gaming see it out with a 2-0, or can Woot Gaming throw in a surprise, stop the party for the champions?
I mean, we did see when Nexus Gaming were considered the newer entrants, they gave the former champions back then, LXG Chennai, a run for their money. And, one thing about Temple of Anubis is that this is their map. I mean, everybody loves this map for some odd reason, because the amount of momentum gain you can get in this map is just absolutely it's completely, it's just, I have no words for it at all.
Yep, folks, we're all set for the match now. Second map, Temple of Anubis. This is Nexus Gaming's pick, so they're definitely going to be feeling comfortable here on this map. RatZ, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, Nexus Gaming, they are on the defense. They seem to be running the Sombra, and Sombra actually works in the current meta because of her hack. Like, a fun fact, the thing is, she can gain her charges faster if she hacks. Let's say, for example, she hacks the large health pack, and let's say someone like your tank, maybe your Diva or your Winston, who is very low on health, grabs that pack. It gives Sombra 10% charge for every use, and the health pack refreshes every 3 seconds. So that's very fast. Like, normally the health pack takes around 10 to 15 seconds, a large health pack, and the small health pack takes around 7 to 8 seconds. But reducing them to 1 second and 3 seconds for the small health pack and the large health pack, that Sombra is going to be getting a lot of charge, and she will be able to pop her EMP because her ultimate is the thing that can either start a fight. It can completely, it messes up the fight completely. It is an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse, and that's what it does. It messes stuff up, and that is what Sombra is really good at, messing up the fight.
Let's see how the teams are lining up. Nexus Gaming first up on the defensive side. We've got Archangel on the Sombra, Nightmare 2K on the Diva, Silk on his Soldier once again, Alias on the Winston, Addy7 on Lucio, and Method on that Tracer, where Woot Gaming, they're lining up with the McCree, Chaos on the Widowmaker. We've got the Diva on Renegade, Baymax once again on the Genji. His Genji plays really helped his team get ahead, but he's got to be a bit more careful and not get picked off. Night Fury on the Lucio and Kiss My Bullet on the Winston. Baymax actually switches out to a Tracer last minute.
Alright, so let's see how well this Tracer can hold up against the side of Nexus Gaming, because they've already got their health pack hacks. Oh, and a massive fight happening here as Alias jumps in. Nightmare 2K dropping in half HP here, but he is just continuously just spamming away and getting a lot of support, whereas Silk, fires in from the backline. So he is getting chased by Kiss My Bullet, but Silk will win the battle. And quick trade off coming in from Night Fury.
Yeah, so 2 for 2 trade for the teams. Alias with the kill onto the Diva mech there as Baymax finds Nightmare 2K. Alias finds the kill onto the other Diva as well. Both teams pretty even, but we've got Nexus coming out just on top, just barely, but Baymax making sure he is there, causing a lot of trouble, buying his teammates time to come back. And it looks like they're going to be taking the fight to the checkpoint now. They have already started capturing it, chasing the Soldier out. Can he finish him off? Beautiful stuff there as Woot Gaming once again really quick out of the block. And they've contested now, but I think they're in control of this fight.
Yeah, look at that hack coming in from the Sombra there. Is doing really good job. She's very close to her ultimate, so she should have it. She already has it ready. So for the next fight that Woot Gaming brings to their faces, and see that's all the Sombra has to do. Hack the health packs. Tell our teammates, hey, use my health packs. Give me charge. That's all I need to help you win. And that's what they are doing, the side of Nexus Gaming.
Yeah, I think they've done really well. Once again, Woot Gaming had them, outnumbered, outplayed, and then they came back out of nowhere. 1 or 2 players coming up with those magic plays that got them back into the game. Once again, Woot looking for that same play from the right side. And most teams prefer the left. Nightmare 2K finds the kill onto Baymax.
That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, Baymax was one of their key players going into that push. And now there's a lot of trouble coming
nice kill there. And Archangel in a bad spot. Nice, sound barrier coming in. Kind of unnecessary as no offensive ultimate has been used in the side of Woot Gaming. But they are going to continue.
They just wanted to survive that primal rage there.
Yeah, and Nightmare 2K, he does have the self-destruct available. He could use it and disperse them. One self-destruct being used already by Renegade there, who's gonna send Nightmare 2K flying off, but he manages to pop his own self-destruct. Tactical visor coming in. Silk already gets 1 kill onto Renegade, finishes off Kiss My Bullet as well, leaving Chaos last man alive. who is just staying alive. I mean, this is a bad play, I would call it, because if you get picked off right now, you are staggering your team and you need to, group up and go in together. This is not what you need. So if you either, die on purpose, or, I mean, so far, Chaos, he's able to hide.
It worked out.
It worked out. So, I mean, otherwise, any other team would have found him and probably taken him out. But Kiss My Bullet going aggressively, gonna get
the
hacked.
Sombra hack coming in.
Yeah, he can't jump with
That's
that.
a triple kill coming in for Nexus Gaming. Make that 4 for 3 trade as Not Crazy Lol finds just Method there as Nexus once again in control. Woot Gaming shut down, unfortunately.
Yep. As, Archangel gonna be doing pretty fine. I mean, Nexus playing it really well this time. I mean, their defense seemed very scattered. It didn't seem very, it didn't seem perfect. Like it wasn't a perfect wipe. And also the same can be said about Woot Gaming's offense. I mean, they weren't doing a pretty good job. Chaos getting killed there, getting taken down immediately by kills.
His Sombra has really been the difference maker in this with, the health pack hacks, the global ult hack, and of course her, just invisible scouting and pickoffs. They've really helped keep Nexus Gaming one step ahead of Woot throughout this matchup, as once again they are looking to shut them down. Renegade finds just the kill on the Diva mech, but Silk going ham with that soldier, with Method and Archangel also chipping in with kills, as they do not even capture the first checkpoint. This is disaster for Woot Gaming.
I don't think they expected this kind of defense. I mean, both the offense and defense from both teams weren't the best. It wasn't perfection. But, and also because Woot Gaming, they took the same spot multiple times. That wasn't really necessary. I mean, they kept going in towards that right stairs.
They didn't have anything else in their playbook, and that really hurt them.
Exactly, yeah. They just wanted to go in for that high ground push, and that hurt them because it was a very small, constrained space, easy for the Diva and the Winston to just, zap away and, fire those cannons, just get those kills one after the other and whatnot. I mean, it just, didn't work for Woot Gaming. And also the side of Nexus Gaming, they did pretty well. They got the pickoffs. They knew who to focus. But it just felt that the defense wasn't that tight because there were a lot of trade-offs. But in that trade-offs, it seemed like Nexus Gaming were always on top because, Woot Gaming, they made a lot of mistakes as the fights kept going on.
Yeah, Woot Gaming, they didn't really adapt to Nexus Gaming's playstyle, and they kind of, paid the price. And now it's going to be fairly easy for Nexus, at least it's not a mammoth task in front of them.
Yeah, they just have to capture 33% of that first point to win the game and win the series and advance to the upper bracket of Group A. And let's take a look at the lineup of the defending side. Not Crazy Lol, he's going to be playing this McCree here. Chaos is going to be on the Reaper. He's going to switch out to the Lucio. Renegade is going to be on the Zarya. Baymax on his Genji. And you're seeing such amazing plays with his Genji. Night Fury is going to be playing the Ana, while Kiss My Bullet will be on the Diva. Whereas in the side of Nexus Gaming, we're going to see Archangel on the Sombra. Nightmare 2K on that Widowmaker. Silk going to be playing that Tracer. Alias on the Winston. Addy7 on that Lucio, and Method on this Farah. Now, if you look at the lineup, it looks like there are 4 offense heroes and 1 support. But the thing is, the Sombra will be playing the support role here, going in, hacking away, and just getting all the information. But Not Crazy Lol going to get taken out immediately by Archangel. Method from the high sky is going to be spamming those rockets, dealing the damage to all the squishies out there, as side of Woot Gaming they lose 2 of their players, make that 3 and 4. Baymax, nothing much he could do there, as he is gonna get taken down.
Yeah, Nexus is all business, guys. They're looking to make quick work of this map. And Woot Gaming, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they're going to be going to the lower bracket with this 2-0 wipe. But they did show one thing very important to everybody participating.
They're not to be messed with.
They're not to be messed with, but more importantly, the champions aren't untouchable.
Exactly.
There are definitely some cracks in their play, and they exposed quite a few of them. So, people going up against Nexus Gaming, they wouldn't be as afraid in the next few rounds.
Yep. And Not Crazy Lol, aka Cruzy, gonna be getting that play of the match here as he moves in. Like this guy, I mean, I did mention I've seen him play. I've played with him. He has some incredible aim. Like that was just unreal.
I mean, we saw some beautiful individual plays from both sides there. We have Baymax, we had Silk, and I think it was just an overall great match for us to watch here, and I think it was the best way to kick off Season 4, Nexus versus Woot. Unfortunately, Woot are going down to the lower bracket for the elimination match, and Nexus Gaming, they're going to be competing on Saturday for a spot in the playoffs. Our next match, guys, coming up at 8 p.m. LXG Bangalore, Season 1 champions, in a bit of a slump, fully revamped roster, going up against Intensity from Pune, an exciting team. So that's bound to be another cracker of a game, two evenly matched teams. So I am very excited for that. That matchup is coming up to you guys in just about 1 hour. So don't go anywhere. Subscribe to our Facebook Live notifications. We've got Overwatch action coming right at you for the next 3 weeks with GeForce Cup India Season 4 powered by LG, as all the teams are playing for the awesome prize pool of the 75Hz gaming monitors from LG. The entire squad is going to take home a monitor each, and I think that's some great motivation.
I mean, 75 hertz for an FPS game.
I mean,
worth
it's a
it.
great starting point.
I would say hashtag worth it.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. Definitely, guys. So we're going to be back in just a bit with match 2. LXG Bangalore versus Intensity from Pune. I'm your host, Captain Arya. With me, my co-caster and expert on Overwatch, RatZ. It's been a pleasure bringing you match 1. We'll see you in match 2.